Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome back to Evil Genius, where we have a slight situation. The prisoners are revolting! Revolting, I say! I think that's what I get for not giving them shower facilities. Oh, yep, they're still fighting. Also, it's a very convoluted design for a brig as well. It's not very good, I've got to be honest. So yeah, there's a bit of breakout going on. I cranked up the room auto population, so it kept summoning more people in. And there's not enough room for people to properly fight either, so this is actually a very badly designed lockdown facility. But basically an infiltrator woke up, or snuck in or something, I'm not sure which, and then just started breaking other people out of the prison, because they're all together, and they freed some soldiers, and then soldiers shot some people, and it's like... yeah, I think you can see where things went from that. Oh dear. And that's why I don't like soldiers. They are a bit of a pain, honestly. You okay? Okay. Speaking of, there's actually a couple of extra guys. There's another soldier squad that turned up. Only 2 people in it. It's very under-equipped. They're like not very sure. But I spotted them all the way down here, trying to break into one of the barracks rooms, and I just tagged them for weakening immediately. So it's like... nope, I'm going to head that off before it gets any worse. And I also, because this is where people are kept locked up, I moved the frozen caveman. Yeah, Pete Bog. I moved him into the lockdown brig because it's a lockdown brig. It's where people are put on ice. So yeah, I need to rethink my prison layout really, but I also need to process through these soldiers as quickly as possible. Oh wait, actually, I think I know what happens. Because I only just remembered, the agents, they actually have chances to break out, and how quickly they can try and do that. And I think infiltrators have a very high chance of trying to break out, and it wasn't infiltrator I saw breaking other people loose down here. So yeah, I think that's probably what happened. Anyway, I should probably get a move on. Right, guards. 5 guards. 5 valets. Yes, off you go. Just not sure who I should go for. I mean, Red Ivan, if I recall, he's got a rocket launcher. I said I was going to look it up, but then I didn't, so... I could try and recruit the matron, I suppose. Oh, yep, look, someone's breaking out again. Beat up one of my guards too. I'm going to have to care about my worker health and safety, aren't I? Yes, I am. I am, yes. Yeah, look, he's been led away. Wait, why is he... no, he's not. He's... no, yeah, he's been led away, but he's witnessed something. He's got a little bit of heat generation on him. Oh, well, he's only a small amount of heat. I'm actually kind of content with that, with him being let loose like that. I guess I'll accept it. Where's that other soldier boy? There was another soldier boy. There's the soldier boy. Oi, soldier boy! Get in the food blender. There we go. A sentence which always amuses me. Hey, you, get in the food blender. Right, moving on. Infirmary. Let's see. It is... I seem to remember the basic kiosk is actually really small in this. So I should be able to do this fine, but this will give me a place where people can go to get health. And this is actually manned by my science minions, so this is another thing science minions can do. I'll install it there. Jolly good, jolly good. And yes, this place is buzzing with extra people, just to make sure. Got to make sure that the people are being watched over, you know? That's also why I put that in there, by the way, because it's not just the people watching this room that are in here, which... I wish valets weren't actually included in that. I wish I could tell it not to have valets in watching over the prisoners in case they break loose. That would probably be a good idea. It's like, hey, you, guard these prisoners. By the way, you don't get a gun or anything like that. Just go and watch them or something. If they get out, just yell really loudly for help. Because the valet literally can't defend himself. I don't know. Oh dear. Right, moving on. I got sidetracked slightly. Oh yes, look, he's wandering back in. I think something I want to do this time is actually set up my first security network, which will mean I need to enable this room here. You are enabled with one extra person. And we will set up security network number 1. Which I think is going to try to head off early intrusion. So it'll operate in primarily this area around here. It'll normally get psychological tags, I think. But we need to start installing corridor items. We need security cams and we need loudspeakers. So, here we go. As you can see, the cameras have a vision cone on them. Shows where they're going to be operating, where they can spot stuff. They can see through doors that are open, but they can't see through doors that are shut. Same with speakers, though they have a slightly different nature. But I'm going to put one here watching down this way. I guess there, because then it'll see anyone trying to crack through that door. I'll see that. Cameras. Generally a good idea is to get one looking out of the entrance with a camera. It lets you spot things that are standing in the entranceway and stuff for your tags. Oh yeah, by the way, that's also how soldiers sometimes try to break through stuff. They just go and shoot the thing. If left to their own devices, they'll blow up doors and traps like no one's business. They're not subtle. They just, like, come in and then just, like, trying to break stuff. That's what they do. It's actually one of the reasons why I was so unhappy to see them coming in. They're very violent house guests. They have no respect for what you do. And your property is just broken for them. So, off we go. Let's continue. I'll put one monitoring this corridor down here. That was going that way, this was going this way. Wish I had some more advanced camera types, but I'm not there yet. And I guess I'll put one in that corner there. Yeah, there. Let's keep a bit of a light eye on that bit. Now then, people do like to move into here. And normally people don't wait in here because it's just lockers, so I'll actually install some cameras around here for monitoring purposes. It's not much of an issue. Right. I think one problem is this massive stretch of corridor along here. It's not really accessible by camera. That's one thing I've done, which is kind of bad. I've not really built this central corridor for easy monitoring. I'll install a camera here, and this barracks also is not really well suited for monitoring, so yeah, I'll have one pointing through those doors as well, and that'll do some good. Okay, right. How is the processing going? We've got a couple of places that are doing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's something else. Soldiers actually have a chance to try and break loose when they are actually being taken out to be interrogated. All the minions do, sorry, all the agents do really, but soldiers are especially likely. And it's also especially good, especially good ones are likely to have it happen to them as well. So it's a slight issue. I'll tell you to go to that one. I'll also start interrogating you as well, because I don't want you guys hanging out in there. I need to get all of you going really as fast as possible. I want you gone. Like, get out of my base, don't come back. You know? What's that? That is... oh, that soldier is not very happy. The technician's repairing it. Okay, that's a weakened tag, that'll help. And there you go, there's a new announcement. Intruder detected on security network. Might have said it before, but that's the first time I spotted it. But, yeah, security loudspeaker now. Excuse me. Cold weather gets me like that sometimes. But this, as you can see, it broadcasts all around itself. But cameras do distort the thing. But this will alert based on what the security cameras I've already installed sees. So, that guy's weakened. If I put it in here, any valets in here will be summoned to try and deal with this weakened tag over here. So this is the advantage of a security network. I'm also going to install one in the barracks, so if anyone's not being lazy, they get summoned. It's like, get out of there. I don't mind disturbing the people in the actual control room. If there's a valet in there or combat workers, it's fine. So yeah, look, it's just a convenient spot. It has easy access. It's like, get out there and do something. Same with the speaker there, same with the speaker in the rec room over here. Just because you guys are relaxing doesn't mean you're off duty. If you get called, you need to go. And then we also need to install it like in the barracks areas as well, because every now and then minions do go out there. So, you know, it's a good idea to have barracks coverage in general for things like monitors and, sorry, security speakers and monitors and things. There's no extra door down here to lure agents deeper in, so, you know, it's not the best one, but I'll make sure it's covered anyway. That one can't be covered. I'll also install some... Now, there's also speakers in the corridor itself as well, just to alert people and shuffle them around the area if something's going wrong. There, one there, one there. One to cover this side here. As you can see, it's very, very wide-reaching, these speakers. It's very nice. That'll do. So yeah, as you can see, that'll basically wake up the front half of my base if there's an agent getting where they shouldn't be. And if there's a tag I've issued to deal with it, then my minions will be summoned. And these guys are okay. That guy is weakened, yes. That little... Here's a little thing. That little flashing green down there shows that he has been marked by my security system. So it means my cameras have spotted him. And that is why he's going to get called for things as well. Like, see? That worker was going away, turned around, came back, and immediately weakened. And here comes reinforcements! Yes, reinforcements. And, oh god, they're getting... Oi, go get the soldiers, please. So yeah, look, this army of valets have come to shine this guy's shoes. And make sure his coat is absolutely free of any trace of dirt. Yes, we offer 5-star accommodations in this particular evil layer. What the hell are you doing over there? You're in the middle of a bunch of guys. Go get psychological. Yes, psychological, that's the term. Go get psychological. Oh. Whew, that was lucky, actually. Right. Mission is a go. I think, I'm torn between the Matron and Dr. Neura's side. I'm going to very quickly Google this. Because I'm pretty sure Ivan's out. Genius, the Matron. If I recall, I prefer the Matron over the Neura side. Not entirely sure, though, but yeah. This system just basically lets me respond more rapidly to any threats or things like that. Also, I'll tell you to... you know what? I could do with... I'll just short my income a little bit. Sure. Okay, right. The Matron. The Matron. Most of her life, kindly, well-disposed old dear, living a stated life as a matron at a small Swiss mental institute, and lovingly restoring her patients to sanity. An unfortunate mix-up in the drugs cabinet one day led to at least swallowing some experimental psychosis treatment drugs instead of aspirin. The effect on her personality was quite shocking. Her preferred curative method ceased to be restorative walks in the garden and quiet reading, and instead became electroshock treatment administered for as long as was possible without blowing the fuses. Oh dear. Alright. Special abilities temporarily increase the recharge rate of their special abilities on another minion, and Electroshock can administer their own brand of therapy to enemies using a small attachment, draining their smart stat. Okay. Okay. So that's the Matron. And the other one was the... you guys even doing? You guys are stunned, aren't you? Get them out of here. Yeah, here comes the army of valets. We will take care of you. Maybe that's the motto of my evil place. It's like the people come and we go, fear not, we will take care of you. Those hapless victims into food blender. Yes, that seems to be about what we do, honestly. Good, you're still going. Right, the next one is the Dr. Neuroside. Search the wiki for that one. Neuroside. Dr. Neuroside. Before a tragic accident that changed the course of her life, Dr. Neuroside was an accomplished scientist in two separate fields, biochemical weapon research and cosmetics. With hindsight, researching both products in the same lab was an accident waiting to happen.
The former CIA agent, Nigel Ewing, has long been suspected of smuggling guns into the Middle East with the intention of inciting civil war. But no concrete evidence has ever been produced until now. A smash investigation unearthed a cache of Ewing's weapons in Tripoli, but Ewing himself has managed to escape before he could be apprehended. He was last seen boarding an uncharted flight. Destination unknown.
Ooh, crime boss was flying off into the unknown! I'm not sure which one to go for, actually. Neuroside's special abilities is like poisonous perfume, which is health damage. Dispense powder of hides the heat of incriminating objects until the ability is charged again. Loose gen powder. Oh, interesting that one. Can avoid some heat. I think I'm. That's all sorted. We've got to wait for the guy to arrive. And this guy has decided to take exception to something and is beating people up. Can't you guys just go home already? I don't want you here. You're not welcome. Go away. I'm not sure who is shooting at, if I'm going to be honest, but good. My valets seem to have things well in hand. Yeah, we just like keep going and keep the screams of the damned. Okay, yeah, there we go. He's got his place at the table. Right, what's next? Ah. There it is. Respected east end of London, as the last of the major crime bosses, is going down with a fight. Reports lawyers will landing on shores very shortly. We must show the boss, crush his men, and bring him to heel. So he has arrived with his minions, and they are now gathering on my shore. So they're all armed and ready. It's a shame that he's turned up because I've still got active soldiers around the place. But to be honest, I think I can safely dispose of them now, actually. Oi. We will take care of you. Points gun into cell, pulls trigger. But basically I have now gone to outright hostile mode. Because I'm tired of these soldiers wandering around. I am very tired of these soldiers wandering around. So the red alert means that I'm being overtly hostile now. My minions are now attacking pretty effectively on sight, and they are starting to actually kill the guards. I'm actually going to issue captures on all these guys to just get them into the cells, and then I'll decide what to do with them later. But basically, I want them out of the way. I want them sorted out. I want this thing dealt with as soon as possible. And Where the heck? Oh, I know why. Because my minions got summoned away and they went and grabbed their guns. That left these guys unattended. Yeah, that's why that happened. Okay. You are capture. So yeah, as you can see, it's like really simple to capture these guys once they've actually been psychologied. Yeah, psychologied. Once they've been outright psychologied, they can be captured without too much fuss. So yeah, just walk up to them, take them away. So it's a very good way to avoid a fight in general. As you can see, some people are getting banged up in the process and stuff like that. So let's see. Heat ratings. Heat ratings are pretty good still. Okay, murder.
Prisoner's termination requested.
Deal with them. Because we've got to wait for the guy to turn up. Ah, here they come.
Capture tag issued.
Luckily, everyone is actually properly armed now, so when it gets into direct... Yeah. Yeah. I got here just in time for the first round of executions. I'm just tired of those guys being around my base, and my heat is so low, I can afford to have these people vanish. Is this a sudden shift for me? Is this like, I was the evil organization that cared about the common, simple-minded fools that worked on behalf of the law enforcement, and now I'm just like putting guns to their heads and pulling the trigger. Because it's expedient to do so. Then again, I do that to my own people too, don't I? Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking the matron, because she's got like some psychology-based stuff. So I'll send a worker out to go and grab the matron as my next henchman, and maybe a small bit of notoriety work. 7 workers can deal with that. Yeah, 7 workers. I can afford to dispatch a couple of workers. As long as I don't let my heat get too high, I should be fine. In fact, while I'm on alert, I don't need the valets as much, so I'll send a valet squad out to deal with this one. There we go. Yes, me being evil once again. But the base is on high alert. I've got all of the suspects. Oh, they seem to be having a few issues. Wish I could actually check the guy that's in there, but I'm still going to check my heat ratings, and it's barely rising. So yeah, they're just disappearing.
Prisoner execution order confirmed.
And look at this. For the first time, really, since I started, my freezer room is filling up with corpses. Which, by the way, are actually hanging amongst sides of beef. I don't think I've ever pointed that out, but yeah, these freezer racks actually have sides of beef on them.
Prisoner termination requested.
I don't know. It kind of makes me feel a little bit evil. This, like I'm properly evil. Yeah, and here come the... Yep. And there's the issue, and that's why I was getting those agents the hell out of the way. They are murdering literally anyone that comes close. They're like soldiers, but they're actually already on the warpath straight away. Henchy hench. We're losing a lot of people. They're about to wander into a camera zone. But yeah, look, they're just shooting the valets. They're shooting the technicians. They're just hitting anyone and everyone that wanders near them. Except, anyone of mine that wanders near them. And honestly, I think this is the cleanest my island has ever been. Oh wait, because I'm red alert, I'm automatically attacking. Yeah. Red alert was great while it lasted, but yellow alert I think is good enough for now. Oh, Jubei! Yep, Jubei's in there. Backup is coming. The guards were firing down the corridor. That just leaves that guy. Bang. He's dead. Okay, right. Good. the murder spree is kind of done now. It's all good, yo. It's all good. You need to be captured and put into treatment by a mixing bowl. But it's a darn sight better than what happened to everyone else, so be happy. Also note to self, build much bigger and better holding cell next time, as well as big mess halls to look after the men. I mean, process the prisoners. I mean, you know what I mean. Right. So is that done then? Have we dealt with him? Try and boss crush his men, bring him to heel. I have crushed his men. That I have done. You are there. Go get the matron. Let's get those missions rolling. Go for the workers. And you guys are the valet squad. You go for that. Okay. Where is he?
The headline tonight.
Oh, there's more.
Old woman on the loose. Last year, Europe was gripped by the trial of the matron, an elderly Swiss woman who was eventually convicted for the torture and murder of countless patients in her care. Earlier today, the matron escaped from her prison with the help of some unidentified minions.
Yeah, we broke out the minion because we... Again, the matron... I remember she's not the best in terms of, you know, actual combat capability.
At once, Sensei.
You guys, with me. Now, we have work to do.
Like the wind.
Come along. Because they've got an armed squad forming. And we need to take care of them.
Hola, Cuba. This is the national news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Vive Presidente! You may have heard distressing rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence. On an entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more troops.
Pacific Radio.
Vive Presidente.
Pacific FM, and I'm Larry
Right.
Driscoll, keeping you up to date with regional events from
sorry, my throat.
California
Right.
all the way
I think
up
that's
to
all my troops
Alaska.
back off the world
Story
map
on
now.
everyone's lips today is
That was
the big
2,
felony
3,
committed
yep.
earlier.
There we
No
go.
one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill?
Good. Yeah, the fight got started immediately.
Alaska got a theory, Larry.
Jubei's losing a bit of health, but the backup is turning up. So that's all okay. Oh, the backup's wandered off. Darn it. On the bright side, Jubei is getting experience from all this fighting now that's going on, so he's actually starting to unlock his extra abilities. Makes him a lot more dangerous in direct combat, sorry. But yeah, here's our other henchman though, the matron. Hello, dearie. Oh, doesn't she look so sweet and innocent and all that stuff? Yes. The matron... Yes, hello. Can gather minions as well, but then she can also do like electroshock therapy and stuff like that. But I picked her because of the electroshock therapy, really. Just zap someone with a taser and then it's like... That giggle. Wow, that giggle.
Oh, well, I'm all out of breath.
Yeah, just summoning some people. There we go. I'm going to get her involved now.
Capture tag issued. Detected on security.
There we go. And what's the matron going to do? The matron is... Her missing hand has been replaced with a mace. Sorry, not a mace, a flail. Oh dear. Shows she's not... Her appearance can be a bit misleading if she's got that attached to her arm. Jeez. Oh well, I just did that just to get her a bit more experience and stuff. So no, she's fine. She's fine. And oh yeah, here comes another one. Right, Jubei, gather the troops. We've got another force to hit. Come along, everyone. We've got things to do. Get over here. Yep, get over here and get stuck in with you two, Granny, come on. Get in there. Just have to make sure that Jubei doesn't actually get hurt too badly. Oh, he might.
I live to serve. Gojira.
These guys have a limited number of lives, by the way. So I kind of want to avoid them getting knocked out if possible.
Like the wind.
It's a very bad look for your henchmen to actually get knocked out.
Kill tag issued.
Which is why you want to try and take care of them. Like, Jubei's like really low on health now.
Gojira.
There we go, got it. Jubei's almost dead, actually. 7, yeah. I just don't remember the rules really, but Jubei, I want you to go and... Oh, social minions can man those too. Okay, I thought it was just science minions. But yeah, Jubei's going to go up there and hopefully get some healing. I'm not sure if he can actually use that. There was no option to let me do it. Granny, though, is just fine. Yep, you're all just fine.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed.
And with that,
Awaiting interrogation device selection.
I can actually turn off the alert.
Prisoner interrogation requested.
So people can actually turn in their weapons. I'm not at risk of being attacked right now.
Objective complete.
And we have ourselves an objective. Everyone is here. And here we go. Just get rid of that. So, the evil genius is here. Hello, crime bosses. Explain my plan. Yes. Yes, we're going to take over the world with a giant laser. Unless you give us $1 billion. Yes. But yeah, they're just talking about it, but I'm watching this for a very specific reason, because I remember something happening. So yeah, we've got all the people we actually managed to drag out of hiding, and then we've got the guy, which I think is that one. No, that's the Indian one. We've got the guy who actually... Ah, here he comes. Here comes the guy who just attacked us. Yes. Bob Barking Kane, the guy from London. A fellow limey like me, yes. So now the meeting can get underway. And I can explain to them what's going to happen. Look! I have an island! Yes, it's a great island, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Look, it's got a shiny thing on it, yes! Yes, applaud me! And here's what's going to happen! That's what you get for attacking me, you dumb idiot. Right. And there we go. They are shown an overwhelming display of my power, my plans for the future, and they are happy and healthy. Yes. My evil genius can go back to the control room to try and keep the minions a bit loyal. Everyone, the food processors are busy. Yeah, life is good. Oh, someone's trying to break out. Yeah, that was bound to happen sooner or later. But yes, life is good. Everything's quiet. These last couple of people are just a couple of investigators looking at the lockers. Don't notice an invasion of privacy to just go rifling through people's lockers. Jeez. But yeah, we've also got a hotel to set up. And we've got ourselves a new objective to round out the episode. Build a laboratory and start a research program. You'll need a research machine to analyze samples, a data bank to store relevant information, and at least one piece of research apparatus with which to perform the actual experiments. A technology exhibition is currently underway in Japan. It might be a good idea to attend. So yes, better living through chemistry. This unlocks the research options of this game, it unlocks new toys and things, so things only go up from here, really. And this is where the science minions start to make their presence really felt, because they are a key part of the research process. But until then, this has been I, Mark 3, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, they're having a nice friendly chat. Probably laughing to themselves about how good the organisation is to them. Yes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time.
Caution. This object has limited access.
Yeah. See you all later.
Object move order confirmed.
I feel like I've forgotten some of the design principles behind building a base. Like that central corridor was a bit of a mistake. I didn't really plan it out properly for everything else. But hey, we're going to be developing more stuff in the future, so who cares, right? It's all good. It's all shiny and expensive and potentially explosive. And that's what makes being evil fun.